Hey guys, Chris here. Just been putting in quite a bit of work around here trying to get things done. So I figured I'd take you on an update on what we're doing with the outdoor tubs here, as well as a 10,000 gallon pond. So stay tuned. Alright, as you can see, we got the 500 gallon tub here and a 350 gallon tub here. About ready to go. I've got to work on doing some filtration for them and stuff like that. I think what I'm going to do, as you can see the drain here, I'm going to tie in some PVC here, and then it's going to run out across here, and then I'm going to have a couple sponge filters. That way it pulls off the bottom whenever I do my water changes and drain. It pulls off the bottom out here into this faucet. And then this one, I've still got to repatch that silicone area there. It pulled loose from being out in the weather for so long, but it needs a cap on here. As you can see, we got to get a cap on this, but I'm probably just going to get a threaded PVC fitting to go through here, and then a valve here for water changes, easy water changes, one you can just flip open. And again, we're going to run the PVC across here and come up with a couple sponge filters. That way we can back flush them and everything and pull the stuff off the bottom out whenever we do a water change on it. But those will be put to use here in the next probably month or so. And there's a hole in that neighbor's garage there that closes off our yard, so I had to put that piece of wood back behind it. I still have to tie it to it, actually screw it down and everything. And then the 10,000 gallon pond here is coming along pretty well. Digging it by hand, so it's taking a while. But as you can see, we got 30 foot long here on the inside, and then we've got 10 foot from side to side here. So it's a 10,000 gallon, or give or take a little bit, about a 10,000 gallon pond. And then back here in this area, as you can see, we're moving the dirt here and leveling it off. And we're gonna level off that area back there a little more, and then make it slope at the back for the fence. And as you can see, we're laying the dirt out here, leveling this area off, because this area is going to be the greenhouse all right here. Probably going to do a greenhouse covering over this thing. That way we can also use it for our iguana. We're going to make a big iguana enclosure in there, make a bridge that goes over it, waterfall back there in the back, you know, the whole works. But you'll just have to stay tuned to the channel to see that come along. Other than that, we got our wood here to redo the porch. I'm gonna start work on that here in the next couple days. There's one of our pups right there, Iris. And then we've got Milo right there. And this thing needs badly redone, as you can tell. It's a worry just stepping out here every day, so that's coming together very soon. Then there's going to be a dog run that runs from here all the way to that back fence. That way I can keep them out of the rest of the yard and out of the pond for the most part until I come out here, and then we'll let them run around in the yard with us. That way we can keep an eye on them. And then as you can see, we got 3 more of those totes there. We got 3 of those 375 gallon totes and another one here. And those are going to go most likely right here along this area, right there along the garage area. Probably another one or two here along this, and that way it just keeps them a little bit separated and everything. And then I may do like a covering over the top here to keep leaves and everything out, put a light under it and everything. And then same thing here, put a covering over this as well. But we'll just have to see what happens. But other than that, we just got more digging to do. I've been trying to price pond liners and everything, figure out exactly what dimensions I need. I think I'm gonna have to go with a 20 by 40, because if we're gonna go 4 foot deep on each side, or 5 foot and 3 foot, we're gonna need an 8 foot extra on, you know, the lengthwise. So it's gonna be 38 foot, and then 10 foot wide here, but 4 foot deep on each side as well. So we're gonna need an extra 8 foot on that, so 18. So we'll probably go 20 by 40 just to be sure. And as I said, like, we're gonna have a waterfall back here. Right now I'm looking at the rock that we're gonna put there, and the filter's gonna be built into it. And then we're gonna have a bridge, wooden bridge that comes from here over the span of it, and then maybe like a little dock platform on each, down here on the deep end. That way we can feed and everything, and then there's going to be a greenhouse type thing over it, and that's going to be used for our iguanas enclosure. He's starting to get pretty big, needs to be upgraded pretty soon, so that's where he's going to be living eventually. Other than that, I've just been putting in work everywhere. You know, stay tuned for our other videos that are coming out. That's been an update on the pond and the outdoor tubs. Stay tuned to see exactly what happens with all this. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button on your way out, as well as that notification bell. That way you get notified every time we upload, which is 3 days a week, and then plus our Thursday live stream. Hope to see y'all there, and y'all have a good one.